Well, hello. Could you get out of here? Okay, sorry about that. Got my trusty sidekick over here, Ruger. So today I'm gonna be talking about these texture products. So check out all these. I legit tried every one of these products and it has taken me like forever to test them all out. So you guys know, if you followed me for a while, I am like a big product junkie. I love products and I love big hair and I'm always on the hunt for the best products. So I'm I'm a major fan. I don't know what that noise was. I'm a major fan of Aveda products. You know that if you've watched my other videos that I use a lot of them. But they do not have a product or like a dry texture spray product. And to be honest with you, I had never found one that I really loved. So I thought that I would ask my followers for their recommendations of the best texture products. So there was there was literally thousands of comments. And out of those thousands of comments, I picked the top 10 products that were commented. So the most commented products, so these are based off of my followers. They are the ones who chose these products for me to review. So that is what I did, which I was super stoked about because it gave me a direction to go. Because honestly, there's hundreds of them out there and you just don't even know where to begin when testing them out. So the first thing I have to say about texture products is, I don't know, I guess everybody's gonna want something different out of their texture products. And whether you have long hair, short hair, kind of the texture that you're going for, you're gonna want something a little different. But I feel like I have picked my essentially 3 favorites that are going to be good for like every hair type. So I will tell you these, and so today I'm gonna be talking about those 3 favorites and I will tell you why I liked them. I really feel like most texture products feel the same in my hair. Like every single one of them, there was so many of them that I'm like, these all legitimately feel the same to me. So some of them made the hair not as textured and almost kind of soft feeling. And to me, that's not what a texture product should do. So I like personally a product that's gonna give you some movement in the hair, but then it's also gonna like clump and separate to show the texture in the hair, right? P.S. If you notice my hair has kind of a pink hue to it, I did test out the Kristen S Temporary Rose Gold Spray. And this was after 2 washes, it washed out. So it is still a little bit pink. So in case you were wondering about that. Okay, so this Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray was one of the most commonly referred products on that post. So this says on the bottle that it's a great alternative to dry shampoo and that it'll create texture in the hair. And I have to say, this is pricey, but I feel like all around, this is a really good dry texture spray. So it's gonna give the hair texture, it's gonna kind of bulk it up a little bit without making it feel stiff or hard to comb through or kind of like that dry. It's not gonna make it feel like that. So I feel like this is a really good one for long hair. If you don't like that sticky feeling in the hair, this is really good. So this is probably overall one of the better dry texture sprays. Okay, but this is also probably one of the more expensive too. Okay, so then the other one that I thought was really good and a really good price and actually has like a little bit of a hold to it too, because I feel like this one does not have much of a hold. This one you just spray it in the hair. In fact, I'll show you. I'm gonna spray up my hair right now with all these texturizing sprays. So this one, I feel like you spray it in the hair and it smells really, really good. So it smells way good, but it just, you can see it kind of adds a little bit of bulk to the hair. It just gives it that volume, gives it good lift with a little bit of texture. It does not make it crunchy or hard at all to comb through. So that's the first one. But this, I would say, I don't think this has like any holding power. So like no hairspray or anything like that added to it. This one by Fave 4, I actually really, really liked. So this one says Texture Takeover Oomph Enhancing Hairspray. So I do feel like this one had more of a hold to it. So this is the same side, but I felt like when I sprayed this one in the hair, this one had almost like a little tiny bit, just a little bit of like a hairspray hold to it, but without making the hair like crunch or stiff or anything like that. So I've enjoyed spraying this one too, like kind of at my roots, giving it a little extra lift up there. So this one, I feel like for a good hold that's a little bit cheaper alternative to this one, this is a really good one. And then honestly, so here's the deal. I literally tried out, there is so many, guys. You can see all of these, like so many of these. I tried them all out, and I swear to you, they all felt the same in my hair, with the exception of these three. Like these three that I'm telling you about were by far my favorites. Okay, so here's my favorite. This one was my favorite. But again, this is maybe for the way that I like my hair, like more piecey and textured. And to me, that's what a texture spray should do, is kind of create a little bit of separation in the hair to give it some texture. So this Kevin Murphy Bedroom Spray, what is this called? Bedroom Hair Flexible Texturizing Hairspray. This I really liked. So I think out of all of them, this one I felt like gave the most texture to the hair. So I'll spray this one on this side. Now, mind you, this is like second day hair, and I've already sprayed some of this in it yesterday, but this smells really good, and it almost kind of creates a little bit of like, almost like you put the lightest pomade in your hair that you could, and then it kind of creates separation, texture, definition. So, but when I fill these two sides, this one almost feels like it has a little bit of a more of a oily base texture to it, so it separates and defines, where this side over here almost feels like kind of fluffy and kind of dry. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you can kind of grasp like what I'm talking about. But I feel like to actually see texture and definition in the hair, this Kevin Murphy one was my favorite. But these are great for extra added volume and texture, but it's not like a piecey texture. It's just like volume in the hair. So that, honestly, those are probably my three favorites out of all of them that I used, because other than that, I felt like all the rest of these that I bought, they just felt the same. They felt the same in the hair, and that's, to me, and they didn't really do anything exceptional that I was like, I can't live without. But I actually really liked these three. So I'll go over them one more time. And I can't say one of these is better than the other. It's just they all have a little bit of a different hold. So this one, yes, and I will link these three in the description below. The Kevin Murphy Bedroom Hair. And I found too, and then this one, the Texture Takeover by Fave 4. I found too that these and the Kevin Murphy, this one especially, I could put it in the very first day that I did my hair, like I did yesterday, and I didn't really need it in there again today. So I feel like, and I like products like that you don't have to keep rebuilding them over and over again in your hair. I like when you can just put them in once, and they are great. So, and where this one, these two, I felt like you needed to reapply these daily, and then they kind of did give your hair like more of a dry. It's not that you can't comb through your hair, because you can, but it just feels more dry. This one almost feels like the Kevin Murphy has like a little bit more of like a waxy grip kind of, but it doesn't weigh the hair down. So it's really light that it won't lay the hair down, where these feel like dry and kind of airy. So shaking up the hair, let's see. You can kind of see what it's doing to the hair, right? But Okay, so it's taken me probably 2-3 weeks to review these. So, because I like to not just review them the very first day, I like to know how that one felt on my hair, like on second and third day hair as well. And if I had to reapply it, and when you reapply it, does it do the same thing or does it weigh the hair down? So there's all these things that I take into consideration when reviewing these products. So that's why it takes me a while, but those are my favorite 3. So I hope this helps. Hopefully you can find a texture product that works for you. Don't forget that if you want to watch any of my other videos, to subscribe to my channel. We'll get some other ones up soon. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.